Solo one to the 12 try state of the broad, man. It's your brother Kadorman Lot come back with another video, man. Lord willing, edifying to the elect. Lord willing, the elect can get saved, man. Lord willing, the elect to get the hell out of here, man. Lord willing, the elect can use this, man. I was watching this, watching this video, man. But I got a prayer, man, on pride, man. You understand? Right? So I'm going to start it up, right? Start off with Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Babu Kashah, Babu Kashah, Babu Kashah, Nahaya, La'a, Ba La Rechayim, Sha'or Ga'awan, Wa Kana'aya, Babu Kashah, Babu Kashah, Babu Kashah, Tamya. Amen. Right? So that's saying in the English tongue, Lord, in the name of the Son of God, please, please, please lead me, not in the spirits of pride, and humble me, please, always, man. All right, so we got to ask the Lord to humble us always, man. Because pride is a big deal, man. Right? Then the Lord say, right, let's go to the classic real quick. It's Proverbs 16, verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall, man. So pride go before destruction, man. Usually when things start to fall apart, wars form, spiritual battles, things in your household, it starts chiefly off pride, man. Right? And what does that word pride mean? Like I was going to, right? See, look at this madness. Look at this madness. Right? That's madness. Anyways, pride. It's an high or ordinate opinion of one's own dignity, importance, or superiority. That's what I'm saying, man. Whether as cherished in the mind or as displayed in bearing conduct, etc., man. So you got a high opinion of the things you did or how you feel or your superiority, right? And how you display it, man. See some other definitions. Pleasure or satisfaction taken as something done by or belonging to oneself or believed to reflect credit upon oneself, man. Let me see an etymology, right? Let's go to the etymology of pride, man. What type of madness is that? A lot of madness on the phone, man. Right, so pride, it's this unreasonable self-esteem, right? Like, if you ask a brother, and it's not shots, but if you ask a brother, can you beat King David in the fight? And the brother say, well, I wouldn't say I would lose. I mean, I think I could take him, me personally. That's literally just pride talking. That's not, you're not humbling down. It's common sense for you to say, all right, yeah, I couldn't do that. Or if you ask a mere man, can you turn water into wine? And he's not Yahweh Shah. And he says, well, if I could just, give me enough scientific experiments and I can figure it out. That's just pride. You just think in your mind that you're so high that you can do these things, but you can't do. All right. So let's go to account, man. Like I got this in the NLT. All right. So this 2 Kings, I want actually 14. Damn, man. 2 Kings 14, verse 7. It says Amaziah also killed 10,000 Edomites in the valley of Salt. He also conquered Selah and changed its name to Jokethel, as it is called to this day. One day, Amaziah sent messengers with this challenge to Israel's King Jehoash, the son of Jehoash and grandson of Jehu. Come and meet me in the battle. This is what he's saying to the grandson of Jehu. But King Jehoash of Israel replied to King Amaziah of Judah with this story. Right, he gave him a little parable. It says, out in Lebanon mountains, a thistle sent a message to a mighty cedar tree. Right? Give your daughter in marriage to my son. But then a wild animal of Lebanon, Lebanon, came by and stepped on the thistle, crushing it. And that, that's kind of a mighty parable a little bit. It says, you have indeed defeated Edom, and you are proud of it. Right? I mean, he had pride, man. He was, hey, I can't be stopped. I just beat 10,000 Edomites, man. Imagine Jake, right, beating 10,000 Edomites, man. Hey, Jake get real prideful, man. He get real fast, man. It says, but be content with your victory and stay at home. Why stir up trouble that will only bring disaster on you and the people of Judah? He said, man, hey, just be content with what you have, man. Stay at home, man. Relax. Put it on chill. You know, we ain't gotta do all that, man. What you mean? Like, let's kind of have a battle, man. But look what happened, right? But Amaziah refused to listen. Why did he refuse to listen? Pride, man. Or Ga'awan in the Hebrew. Or Gahawan, so like it. It says, but Amaziah refused to listen. So King Jehoash of Israel mobilized his army against King Amaziah of Judah. The two armies drew up their battle lines at Beth Shemesh in Judah. Judah was routed by the army of Israel, and its army scattered and fled for home. Right? King Jehoash of Israel captured Judah's king, Amaziah, son of Joash, and grandson of Ahaziah, it's like Ahaziah, at Beth Shemesh. Then he marched to Jerusalem, where he demolished 600 feet of Jerusalem wall from the Ephraim gate to the corner gate. He carried off all the gold and silver and all the articles from the temple of the Lord. He also seized the treasures from the royal palace along with hostages, and then returned to Samaria, man. Right? So through Amaziah's pride, now you got hostages, man. He's all jammed up. They threw his ass in prison, man. That's what the Lord do to people who's proud, man. Right? And sometimes the Lord lets you do something to see how prideful you're going to get and if you can humble down, man. Right? He going to hell up. What do you mean, let's have a battle? Hey, man, that's your damn brothers, man. Y'all should be fighting the Syrians, the Assyrians, the Canaanites, the Philistines. You got all these different nations you could be fighting. But you saying, you know what, since you killed 10,000 men, let me go fight you. Right? He going the hell off, man. And guess what happened? The Lord gave him a judgment. Threw his ass in prison, man. Imprisonment. The dungeon, man. Just because he ain't want to, because he ain't want to humble down, man. Look what can happen through pride. Through pride, damn, the temple get destroyed, man. Not all the way, but the wall. Through pride, all the gold out of the temple is gone. Hostages, people taken from their family. Again, I always say this, you got to visualize this. This is not just a story time. 600 feet. I mean, that's a lot of that's a lot of length, man. I mean, man, because he wanted to be prideful, man. All right, let me get a precept, man. I'm gonna get out of this damn NLT. I'm not dealing with the NLT, man. I just want to get that for account because it said a little more plain. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have that. It's not too plain. And let me put my phone doing this third. Before I get a call from somebody and all hell break loose and, everybody got something to talk about. All right, this is Matthew 23 and verse 12. And whosoever shall exhort himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. Right? So the Lord gonna humble somebody who want to damn be prideful, man. Right? He always trying. Isn't the Lord gonna humble the white man? Right? Isn't the Lord gonna humble Esau, which Paul talks about in 2 Thessalonians, if I'm not mistaken? Right? He's gonna humble all these people that's pride, man. All these people with the spirit of pride, or too much pride, or in the wrong spirit, man. Or you don't want to listen. That going back to listen to counsel as well. He kind of gave him counsel. He said, "Hey, man, be content and stay home." And he kind of, through negligence, he got put in jail, man. The dungeon. So the Lord said, whoever exalts himself, man, he gonna be abased, man. He gonna humble you, right? And we're abased right now. All right, we're the ones that's on the low end side, right? We the ones that's the least right now in this kingdom, right? Let me get that Leviticus, man, 26. What the Lord say? Right, this is Leviticus 26 and verse 19. It says, "And I will break the pride of your power, and I will make your heaven as iron and your earth as brass." Right, the Lord said he gonna break our power, man. All that damn pride Jake had, knowing who he is, man, knowing that he served the God of Israel, and then kind of know where he come from, know his lineage, know his priesthood, and now he has none of that. Now his heaven, his earth is brass, man. Right, and now all he know is damn jail, the county, the feds, right? Correctional facilities, man. I mean, you have no power. Who's going to rise up with you? Nobody, man. So the Lord destroyed a lot of our pride, man. Right? He had to humble us down, man, because we wouldn't listen. All when you read throughout Kings, you see Northern Kingdom going to hell off, Northern Kingdom going to hell off, Northern Kingdom going to hell off. Guess what? Northern Kingdom slaying his brother to get the rulership. Another brother slaying this king, the brother to get the rulership. Another brother slaying it. And then Queen Athaliah coming down, killing all the sons. 70 sons of Ahab killed. It's a lot of death and blood, man. Right? Our people used to know that we come from Israel and said, forget all of that. I want to worship, God forbid, damn Baal, man. Or Chemosh. Or all these damn idols. Or the sins of Jeroboam, man. The 2 damn calves in Dan, man. Going the hell off. Starting all that wicked sin. And that's a lot of blood, man. It's a lot of sin. Right? That's on Jeroboam's hands, man. But why would that happen? Why did that happen? Because Rehoboam didn't want to listen to counsel. And why did that happen? Because Solomon's flesh, he went the hell off, man. Right? So it's a chain effect in things, how they happen. Things don't just pop up and it happen. Now you got Hosea, he's kicked out of the damn land, man. And even before him, in Pekah, you had the Assyrians, man, taking away Naphtali, taking away a lot of Gilead and Galilee, and bringing them into Assyria, man. All because of the chain effects of things. So you got to always be circumspect and see things before they happen as well. Not to get off topic. Right? So let's go to 2 Chronicles, man. 2 Chronicles 12 and verse 1. It says, and it came to pass, when Rehoboam had established the kingdom and had strengthened himself, he forsook the law of the Lord and all Israel with him. They said, you know what? Well, I'm in the kingdom. I got this, I got that. I got women, I got cars, whatever. And you know what? Forget the law of the Lord. Forget what let me get here. Forget the land of milk and honey. Forget how Joshua took the land. Forget Moses' law. Forget all of that. Forget the affliction in Egypt, because we didn't go through that, right? So it doesn't matter. He said, forget all of that, man. Going the hell off. Verse 2. And it came to pass that in the 5th year of King Rehoboam, Shishak, king of Egypt, came up against Jerusalem, because they had transgressed against the Lord. Right? So the Lord is sending enemies at you, man. The Lord is sending strong enemies, man. Hey, them Egyptians, man. Hey, I'm led to believe Ham is one of our top enemies. I mean, how you going to be a big, tall, super dark, 6 fingers, 6 toes, drink blood, eat raw pig meat? I mean, how, hey, these tall men of stature, hey, they're not as easy to deal with all the time. Right? I'm going to put it that way. So with that being said, man, hey, the Lord has sent a mighty enemy to come to destroy you, man. He sent the damn Egyptians. It says with 1,200 chariots and 70,000 horsemen, and the people that were without number that came with him out of Egypt, the Lubans, the Sachems, and the Ethiopians. And he took the 5 cities which pertained to Judah and came to Jerusalem. So he started taking these damn cities, man, over and over, because he forsook the law of the Lord. It says, then came Shemaiah the prophet to Rehoboam and to the princes of Judah that were gathered together to Jerusalem because of Shishak, and said unto them, thus saith the Lord, ye have forsaken me, and therefore have I also left you in the hand of Shishak. And that's deep, man. Right? That's on another fold. Hey, we forsook the law of the Lord, man. And the Lord led us into the hand of the Edomites, into the damn Europeans, man. Hey, that's deep, And the prophets told us about that. Verse 6. It says, whereupon the princes of Israel and the king humbled themselves, and they said, the Lord is righteous, meaning, Yahweh is righteous, man. They say, you know what, well, all this is happening, I'm going to just humble down, man. You know what, hey, I'm going to relax, man. I'm going to submit to Yahweh Shah. I'm going to submit to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. I'm going to submit to the ordinances, man. Right, I'm going to just give it up. Right, he humbled down, man. He didn't say, you know what, well, I don't need you, and kind of kept fighting Shishak. Hey, man, Judah would have been the hell out of here, man, if he didn't humble down, man. I mean, this is the first Judite, Southern Kingdom king, man. Not counting David, Solomon, right? So let's keep reading. It says, verse 7. It says, and when the Lord saw that they humbled themselves, the word of the Lord came to Shemaiah, saying, they have humbled themselves. Therefore, I will not destroy them, but I will grant them some deliverance, and my wrath shall not be poured out upon Jerusalem by the hand of Shishak, man. So through Israel, right, through a king and the princes, man, humbling themselves, and the Lord didn't destroy that, man. The Lord didn't put us all to flight, man. And the Lord had mercy on us, man. And that's merciful. Right? Because the Lord could have said, forget all of that. I'm going to just put you to flight, man. I'm done with you. But through humbling yourself, through humbling down, and your whole kingdom can get saved, man. Look on the big scale of that. Right? A whole kingdom can get saved because of one or two or multiple men or leadership humbles down, man. Right? Let's go to verse 8. It says, nevertheless, they shall be his servants, that they may know my service and the service of the kingdom of the country. Right? Also, to make sure they stay humble, because every time you help Jake out, Jake keep going the hell off, nevertheless, I'm going to still let you be their servant, but I'm not going to put y'all to fly. I'm not going to put y'all to death, man. It says, so Shishak, king of Egypt, came up against Jerusalem and took away the treasures of the house of the Lord and the treasures of the king's house. He took all. He carried away also the shields of gold which Solomon had made, man. Through his pride, that happened. Now let's go to verse 12. And when he humbled himself, the wrath of the Lord turned from him, that he will not destroy him altogether, and also in Judah things with will, man. Right? So through humbling yourself, right, even though you might have took a little fault, took a little nub, right, you might have been going the hell off being prideful, right, not listening to no counsel, and the Lord kind of, he make your starter jam up, a tire might get flat. But that don't mean, he's done with you. He didn't put you to death. He could have, but through humbling yourself, you just get a little lighter, I would say, judgment, right? So let's get another precept, right? Let's go to Sirach. Book of Sirach, chapter 3, Salakia, and verse 18. It says, the greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor for the Lord. So the greater you are, man, if a brother's over a congregation, if a brother is, an officer or whatever, the higher you go up, the more you got to humble down. Like Jake always say in the proverb of the world, like with great responsibility, it's like it. With great power comes great responsibility, man. So the more higher you are, you humble yourself. Look what Yahushua did. Didn't he humble himself down, right, in the seed of Abraham to die for the sins of Israel, man? Right? So the greater you are, man, you gotta humble down, man. And even Yahushua said, hey, the greatest among you shall serve, greatly paraphrasing. Right? Shall serve, man. Then Yahushua, he did everything and he humbled down, man. So as him being an example, we got to humble down and not move in the spirit of pride, man. If Yahushua wasn't prideful, hey, what is man? What is dust and ashes, man? Abraham wasn't prideful. So who the hell are we, man? Isaac, Israel. We never was, as the sons of God on down, we never moved in that spirit of pride, man. Until we got into the kingdom and got rebellious and things of that sort. All right, so let's go to Sirach 7 and verse 17. So like I just want to get something else. Sirach 7 and verse 17. It says, humble thyself greatly, for the vengeance of the ungodly is fire and worms, man. So you got to humble yourself a lot, man. Because, the death and punishment that's coming to Babylon, aka or so-called America, right, it's going to be fire, man, and worms eating on your flesh. Burning it up, man. Hot gasoline heat, man. People not around, but if you ever been around a welder's torch, man, it's one of the hottest things ever, bro. Imagine that times 10,000, if not more, right? And we're not talking about the blue flame, or if you ever had I want to say oxygen tank or a acetylene tank, man. If you ever been around that, you'll know what I'm talking about. You got that blue flame, man, at the end, right there. That's the hottest part of the flame, man. It's gonna be all hell breaking loose, man. So if you don't humble yourself, when you ungodly, man, your end is vengeance and worms, right? Let's get one more. Let's get Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 23. If it be of the Lord's will. And it reads, a man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit, man. Right, so a man's pride shall bring him low, man. You being too damn prideful gonna get you humble, man. Gonna get you sit down. It's a lot of things that can humble you, man. Again, the Lord said he broke the power of our pride. Why are you being prideful in Babylon? What is man? Or what are you doing here? Right, you're living off a currency that's failing. You have no food going on, right? A famine of the word going on. No water. Your air is contaminated. Your food is contaminated. And you all drive gasoline vehicles that so-called damage the ecosystem, right? Everybody's in the land of harlotry. Everybody wants to drink. Everybody wants to smoke. Everybody wants to freak off. Everybody loves himself. Everybody doesn't care about the Lord, man. So what in the hell is man to be prideful in Babylon? How can you be prideful in the land of your captivity? Hey, our forefathers, Ezra, Nehemiah, man, they wasn't prideful. They wasn't saying, we Israel, we can do what the hell we want to do. And they said they humbled down, man. Hey, Nehemiah was crying, man, to get the hell to rebuild up the temple. Look how Jerusalem has fallen, Right? What did Mattathias say? Right? Who else? It's many, greatly paraphrasing, have took a part of her spoil. Right? So it's no reason in hell or in heaven or whatever you're at to be damn prideful, man. Always gotta be humble, man. The Lord said, blessed are the meek. You know? Moses was the meekest, one of the meekest men upon earth, man. So when you look into it, man, there's no reason to be prideful. You have no purpose of even being prideful. You're not the Most High. You're not Yahweh, man. Hey, the Lord can kill you today, man. Have a new person with your spirit, man. And you'll be up there in the third heaven trying to figure out when Yahweh come back. Damn lost. Kind of figure out when you, which generation is it? Right? No, you gonna be just up there waiting, man. Just waiting on the Lord. And you don't know what's going on. Kind of, I hope you open up. I mean, you're going to be completely humbled in the third heaven. There's no pride up there. You don't get prideful with the Most High in the third heaven. You're automatically humbled down. Right? So let me get Slacky, not the rent. Let me get these last precepts. Let me get 2 Maccabees 9. Lord, it's not too long. 2 Maccabees 9 and verse 4. It says, then swelling with anger, talking about Antiochus Epiphanes the fourth, right? A so-called devil, right? A Greek. It says, then swelling with anger, he thought to avenge upon the Jews the disgrace done unto him by those that made him flee. Therefore commanded he his chariotmen to drive without ceasing and to dispatch the journey, the judgment of God now following him. And you damn being prideful, you kind of doing whatever you got to do. You're not listening to counsel. You don't give a damn. And alone, you don't even know the judgment is following you, man. A lion is behind you. Death. Accidents. You don't know all these things are behind you, moving in the spirit of damn haste and damn pride, man. Right? Going to hell out. And this is just like the so-called white man. I mean, he doesn't give a damn. Right? When the so-called white man, hey, listen, I'll tell you this. Play with the so-called white man's money and see what happened to you. He'll get it. Yeah, he'll get to it somehow without ceasing, man. He gonna find a way, man. He's gonna take it. He's gonna garnish his checks. He's gonna figure out where he at. He's gonna pull up to it. Hey, he's gonna get to it, man, without ceasing. Little do we know, he's afflicting the children of God, man. The children of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, man. Right? He's afflicting the children of Yahweh, man. Judah, man. Going to hell off. He don't even know that, man. He don't even know his judgment is following him for all the unrighteous dealings, all the unrighteous taxes, all the unrighteous evictions and all type of madness and shootings and gun downs and all food that they're giving to our people and mindsets and idolatries and doctrines, man. Right? So Esau don't even know, some do, but Esau don't even know he has the judgment of the Lord following him, man. That's deep. You gotta humble down, man. You might not even know you about to get judged in a couple of hours, man. You might not even know, and you about to get put to death in 2 weeks. Because you damn beating up on your rib, man. Brother out here beating up on his damn rib, saying, you know, well, it is what it is. The Lord judged. Hey, that's office of bro, that's office hell, man. Kind of smacking up your rib and thinking everything gonna be cool. Everything's not gonna be cool, man. Right? Going to hell off. It says, for he has spoken proudly in this sort, that he will come to Jerusalem and make it a common burying place of the Jews, man. He said, you know, I'm going to put them Jews to death. Man, I'm tired of this. I can't take it no more. But the Lord Almighty, the God of Israel, smote him with incurable, it's like, damn, I'm going off, incurable and invisible plague. Or as soon as he spoke in these words, a pain of the bowels that was remediless, whatever it means, came upon, I know what it means, but, you know, upon him, and sore torments of the inner parts, and that most justly, for he had tormented other men's bowels with many and strange torments, man. So you don't even know the Lord can hit your ass with an invisible plague, man. The Lord can give you cancer. The Lord can give you all type of things. The Lord can make you sick, and the doctor has no diagnosis, man. He's like, well, hey, I don't know what it is. I think it's a common cold. Whole time you got the damn flu plus hypothermia, and you don't even know that, man. An invisible and an incurable plague, man. Right, verse 7. It says, howbeit he nothing at all ceased from his bragging, but still was filled with pride, breathing out fire in his rage against the Jews, and commanded to haste the journey. But it came to pass that he fell down from his chariot, carried violently, so that having a sore fall, all the members of his body were much pain, man. And it's probably an angel, man, kind of pushed his ass over, man. Get your bitch ass on the ground, man. Just get the hell off this chair. You ain't no fucking king, man. And the Lord can do this to you, man, in the spirit of pride. Damn, breathing fire. I mean, what does that mean? He's saying all manner of damn wickedness and damn evil trying to destroy Israel from keeping the laws of God, man. I mean, this is a devil. A pure, flat-out devil. All you damn Edomite Greeks are devils, man. Right? Verse 8. It says, and thus he thought a little afore that he might command the waves of the sea. How prideful is that you think you have power over the damn sea, man? Right? You're not Poseidon, man. Esau really believe these movies, man. I'm Poseidon, and I'm Zeus. Well, I have the gates of hell. I'm Hades. Hey, man, Greek mythology is done, right? You can't have power over the sea, man. That's all for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. He controls everything. All praise to the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, right? It says, so proud he beyond the condition of men. It said this man was proud behind man. It says, and weighed the high mountains in a balance, was now cast on the ground, in the dust, man, in the dirt, in the earth, man, and carried in a horse litter, right, in horse dung, man, showing forth unto all the manifest power of God, man, humbling his ass, man, so that the worms rose up out of the body of this wicked man, and whilst he lived in sorrow and pain, his flesh fell away, and the filthiness of his smell was noisome to all his army, man. Now he's stinking, man. He damn horse dung, man. Kind of thinking he had the power over the damn winds and the damn earth and the elements. And now look at him, man. Just a dirty, raggedy, worthless Edomite. Right? Verse 10. And the man that thought a little afore that he could reach to the stars of heaven, no man could endure to carry for his intolerable stink, man. Imagine you sick as hell and you need to be carried back into your damn kingdom and nobody can take you because you stink, man. You smell like, sardines and whale dung or whatever it is. All right. It says here, and that's a plague from the Lord. Now we know the Lord, man, when he do stuff, he kind of, he can get a stream if he wanted to. Right. So we know that smell is like no other, man. It says, here, therefore, being plagued, he began to leave off his great pride and to come to the knowledge of himself by the scourge of God. His pain increased every moment. And when he himself could not abide in his own smell, he said these words. Right? He said, damn, I can't even, damn, Lord, I got to submit. Right? Sometimes, you got to just give it up, man. Got a brother kind of want to, kind of want to have a preeminent spirit, kind of tell him, all right, you got it, King, you got it. We already know the preeminent are not going to reign too long. It says, let's keep reading. He said these words, it is meet to be subject unto God, and that a man that is mortal should not proudly think of himself if he were God, man. Right? He said you shouldn't never do that, man. And this is coming from an Edomite that got jammed up by the Lord, let alone our forefathers, man. Let me get these last precepts. All right, let me Sirach 10 and verse 18. Pride was not made for man, nor furious anger for them that are born of a woman, man. So pride was not made for man. You was not made to be prideful right now. You're not on that level, man. Even in the kingdom, are we going to be prideful? Just prideful as hell over each other, over our brethren, over the Lord? Oh, hell, of course not. So pride is not even really made for man, especially right now. Right? Let me get this other precept. I'm going to close out, man. 2 more, Slakia. Let me Sirach 18 and verse 31. It says, Slakia, it's not 18:31. 18:21, Slakia. It says, humble thyself before thou be sick, and in the time of sins, shew repentance, man. Right? Humble yourself, man, before you get jammed up with a plague, man. Even verse 20. It says, before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy, man. Examine yourself before you do a judgment, before you get ready to do something, man. All right, so let me get this last precept, man. So we got to move out the spirit of pride. Lord willing, brothers and sisters, use that prayer, and I'm going to read this, right? This is Matthew 5 and verse 5. Blessed are the meek, For they shall inherit the earth, man. So the meek are gonna inherit the earth, man. Not the prideful, not the Edomites, right? Not the damn all these nations, man. The humble, man. The humble is gonna inherit the kingdom, man. The meek, like Moses, Messiah in the Hebrew, man. All these mighty forefathers. And with that, Lord willing, Abarat the Zada liquid sealed. Shalom, shalom to the 12 tribes scattered abroad. God.